program is one of a series which accompanies the General Electric LM2500 work packages. This program contains the instructions for the replacement of the gas generator speed pickup and is designed as a supplement to the printed work packages in the maintenance manual. Aft looking forward, the gas generator speed pickups are located on the forward left side of the LM2500 gas turbine. One is found on the top of the accessory gearbox, and the other is next to it on the left side of the accessory gearbox. Normally, there are two speed pickups installed on the industrial LM2500 and only one pickup on the marine LM2500. The replacement procedure is the same for each. Here, the speed pickup on the top of the gearbox will be replaced. For a better view of this procedure, the rod end and the head end hoses and the supply hose have been removed from the servo valve. The oil from these hoses should be drained into a plastic container. First, remove the safety wire, then disconnect the electrical lead to the pickup. Next, remove the safety wire from the jam nut and the access cover plate. Using a 7/8" open-end wrench, loosen the jam nut and remove the pickup from the gearbox boss. Also remove and retain the jam nut. The jam nut will be needed in the installation of the new speed pickup. In order to install a new speed pickup, first remove the access cover plate on the side of the transfer gearbox. Using a 1/4 inch 12-point socket and a 1/4 inch drive ratchet handle, remove the 4 bolts, the cover plate, and its gasket, and set them aside for reinstallation later. Now the jam nut, the new speed pickup, and the gearbox boss must be chemically cleaned with trichloroethane MIL-T 81533 or its equivalent. Do not use a lubricant when installing a speed pickup because RTV will not adhere to the surface unless the surface is chemically clean. Install the jam nut onto the pickup, screwing it on completely. Then, carefully install the pickup by hand into the gearbox boss until the tip of the pickup lightly touches a tooth crown of the gear. The speed pickup must be set between 10/1000ths and 15/1000ths of an inch from the crown of the gear tooth in order to properly sense the speed of the gas generator. To attain the correct setting, use a feeler gauge with a thickness of 10 to 15/1000ths of an inch. After the speed pickup has touched the gear tooth lightly, back the pickup out of the feeler gauge between the crown of the gear tooth and the tip of the pickup. When the ideal clearance is achieved, apply a thin bead of RTV 106 red silicone rubber adhesive around the pickup at the gearbox. While the RTV is still wet, tighten the jam nut against the gearbox boss. Use a 7/8" crowfoot wrench and a torque wrench to torque the jam nut to 90 to 110 inch-pounds. Wipe the excess RTV from the threads and the gearbox. Now Now use the feeler gauge to recheck the clearance between the speed pickup tip and the crown of the gearbox tooth. Before reinstalling the gasket and the cover plate, visually inspect the gasket seal for breaks, nicks, or tears. If the seal is damaged, replace it with a new one. Fasten the gasket and cover plate back over the gearbox access opening. Torque the 4 bolts to 40 to 60 inch-pounds using a 1/4 inch 12-point socket and torque wrench. Next, safety wire the jam nut to the top left bolt of the cover plate, and then continue the safety wire to the lower left bolt. Safety wire the 2 bolts on the right side of the cover plate together. Reconnect the electrical lead to the speed pickup and hand tighten it. Then, safety wire the lead to the wire hole on the aft side of the gearbox. Now the idle power operation check may be performed according to the manual. The replacement of the gas generator speed pickup is a quick and easy operation requiring very few tools. For more detailed information on this procedure, refer to the maintenance manual for the General Electric Marine and Industrial LM2500 gas turbine.